So once again, NZXT with the Function Elite Mini TKL keyboard on the test today. Bold claims with features, bold claims with the build, even bolder claims with the switches. I am also eager to see what they did here, considering that the price is $199. This ought to be good. To the unboxing. Looking for affordable Windows or Office keys? Look no further, I got you covered. Head over to sctkey.com, pick your Windows edition, use my discount code ELITE25 to get a 25% on any Windows or Office products. Once you complete your order, after a few seconds you will receive your code. In Windows, go to Settings, there should be an Activate Windows prompt at the bottom. Click that, enter your code and wait for Windows to finish activation. To check the activation status, use the command prompt with the command slmgr.vbs/xpr and you should receive a notification that the machine is permanently activated. Once again, use code ELITE25 at sctkey.com. The box design is a classic NZXT white-purple design, but the most important thing is right on the front of the box. Keyboard itself, of course, and magnetic switches. This promises a lot. On the back side there is an exploded view of the keyboard itself, so you can see how it's feature packed. So thickening all the boxes of a custom built keyboard, double shot PBT keycaps, lubed magnetic switches, gasket mount design, even screw-in stabilizers which are not common on pre-built keyboards. It has tape modded PCB and an aluminum case. So far everything is promising and in check with the price. Upon opening the box, the keyboard is the first thing you see, and trust me, this thing is heavy, giving that ultra premium feel to it. The sides have this super comfy curvy shape, so it's easy to pick up the keyboard from your desk, and it also has some rubber on the side, so it's easier to grip. It also comes with a key and switch puller, although plastic one. For the $199 premium price, I expected a wired puller, honestly. We have a pair of extra switches here and a 2-meter braided USB-C cable. Here are some technical things about a keyboard. The dimensions are 348.4 by 132.8 by 37.8 millimeters. It weighs 1019 grams, although it feels slightly heavier. The keycaps are double-shot PBT translucent in the middle for the RGB to shine through. The another cool thing or stuff is the all-round RGB strip. It looks cool, honestly. It's not in your face, it's subtly lit and somehow goes nicely with the overall design. The outer shell is aluminum, but the underbody is hard shell plastic, so it has rubber grips on the side, it has 4 rubber feet in all corners and dual action retractable rubberized angle feet. Other than that, it has 8000 Hz polling rate, which is insane for a keyboard, but this can come in handy since the switches here are magnetic. It's a Hall effect switches, they have no moving parts inside like a metal leaf, it's just a magnet and a spring. Technically, these magnetic switches allows you to have extreme control over the keyboard, like in really fine details, which I will show you, of course. If you take a closer look at a key layout, you will quickly notice that NZXT has some additional keys, for example F13 and NZXT key. They also added function key instead of the right Windows key, so actually we have the function key but no Windows key. This way it not only allows different profiles to be selected with these macro keys, with the function key, but also multimedia control is made possible without any additional buttons, as it works in combination with the function key. But let's see the switches. What's the magic here? These are NZXT's in-house switches, magnetic Hall effect switches with 30 gram force and 150 million keystroke lifespan and up to 4mm travel distance, which is adjustable in 40 points, 40 steps, all the way from 0.6mm to 4mm. It's an insanely precise tweakable switch. They are hot swappable with north-facing LEDs. Being hot swappable doesn't mean anything much here, because you can only swap it to another Hall effect, aka magnetic switch, because regular switches won't even fit here. To reduce the noise of the keystrokes, NZXT has equipped this keyboard with a foam layer. It's sitting underneath the aluminum plate, which has been installed on the top of the PCB. The foam sits between PCB and aluminum top plate. In addition, there is also a bridge structure underneath the aluminum plate, which prevents stray light from neighboring keys. On top of it all, the tape mod was also done to the PCB, so it feels more talky when typing. One of the best possible sounding and cheapest mods that you can do to any keyboard. The stabilizers are screw-in type. This means that they are screwed through the PCB to eliminate as much rattle as possible. They are also pre-lubed, and I must say that the feeling when typing, especially on the spacebar, feels like a much more premium custom keyboard. So, great job NZXT, I guess. I haven't had any chance to see screw-in stabilizers on any pre-built keyboard yet. The keyboard uses USB-C 4 connection with your PC. It's located at the left corner here at the back. So looking from the top, the preferred location, much better for custom coiled cables, and again much better than the side USB port. Anyhow, I already mentioned the back of the keyboard. It has hard shell plastic, rubber pads are on every corner, even on the two-stage elevated feet as well. But not only that, NZXT added rubber on both sides for easier lifting from the desk. This is the only reason as I see it. It's a good reason though. Of course, a mandatory typing test, so take a listen and also pay attention to bigger keys like spacebar, enter and shift. I think it sounds very good. But this keyboard is nothing without software to back it up with advanced functions. NZXT can, as always. RGB can be changed for all keys and per key as well. You can also change RGB for this outer RGB strip too. The best feature of the keyboard is the adjustable actuation of the switches, again for all keys or per key as well. For example, you can set faster reaction for WASD or any keys you want, or all keys exactly how you want it to be. So you can set this in increments of 0.1 ranging from 0.6mm all the way up to 4mm. There are also some predefined presets for FPS, MOBA, RPG or typing, so you can set those on the fly or create your own profile. It will be saved on the keyboard's onboard memory. In addition, the polling rate can be also set between 125 and 8000 Hz as well. It also has a rapid trigger function, so the keys reset instantly as soon as they travel upward to eliminate delay, enabling quick, repeatable presses in fast-paced games. The snap override also is a cool trick. It prioritizes the last input when A and D are pressed simultaneously, so this enables instant directional changes for seamless counter-strafing in some games, but be very cautious with this feature as in some games it may be detected as cheating. In the remaps section you can remap any key on the base layer but also for the function layers, so macros are also present here as well if you need those. The biggest pro this keyboard has over other pre-built keyboards is the inclusion of the magnetic switches, but also all the mods that makes a custom keyboard good. Thus $199 is justified in fully, as these switches are on another level compared to regular switches. Less lag, instant reaction, dual rails as well for smooth travel, awesome sound profile thanks to all the mods installed in it as well. The 8000 Hz polling rate is on another level, so there is that as well. Every keystroke is registered faster on your PC. Thanks to anti-ghosting and end key rollover, you can press as many keys as you want at the same time without a key command not being transmitted, so everything will be registered at once. Cons may be the plastic backside of this keyboard, but it actually aids to the sound signature it produces, because sometimes with the full CNC machined aluminum body of the keyboard, switches don't have that deep talky sound that this keyboard has. In terms of typing feel, these switches are not much different than, let's say, Cherry MX Red switches, for example. It's that kind of pressure needed to register a key. The compact size and the feeling of everything crammed on it might also be a con, but it's just a matter of getting used to it. The 75% layout is excellent, at least for me. I don't remember when I actually used a full-size keyboard. All in all, this is an excellent piece of hardware. NZXT went all out with aluminum design on the new peripherals, actually on the microphone as well. So the premium feeling is present, typing and gaming experience is on another level, honestly, but the price is too. It's available in black or white color on nzxt.com, so check it out, and thanks for watching, guys. Sub to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you in another one.